Hi everyone and welcome back to a new junk journal with me episode. I had another play in my junk journal traveler's notebook. I love to play in it when I have not much time to create a bigger or more intense art journal page, and I use it to write down some personal thoughts. I pull out my little booklets that I make on my own from my scraps or old book pages, everything that's a little kind of junk for me, and I staple them together so I have them ready on hand to play in my junk journal. And I also use a simple glue stick to glue down my pieces because I don't want to have any drying times. These are some printed photos that I found on the attic of my grandma, and I scanned them to the computer so I can use them in my artwork. I love to use some personal things in my journal, so these old photos from my family are perfect. I give the photo more of an older look by distressing it with walnut stain. And I also use washi tape on my page this time. I always do this in my junk journal because I have so many of them and they need to be used because they get old when you store them forever. I'm always going with no plan when I'm playing in my junk journal. This is also kind of an inspirational process. So if you have no muse, it's maybe a good idea to do a little bit of junk journaling to get new ideas. I always look for a repetition on my pages, so when I'm using a piece of a blue washi tape on the one side, I also put something on the other so everything looks balanced at the end. And here is my white gesso and my palette knife. I use it almost on every page to blend the background together. I add some gold accents with some gold texture paste. I dry the acrylic paints with my heat tool. I'm searching for more pattern papers. I have this little booklet made from paper scraps that are left over when I do my traveler's notebook scrapbooking, and these are too small to use them on other projects and I don't want to throw them away. I have this paper bag in the middle of my page and I will use it later to put in some journaling cards where I can add my personal writing. I'm going through some homemade journaling cards that I've done with the jelly plate. And I picked one with a gold print so it matches the gold that is already on my page. For the repetition this time, I go to the next page that is not in my project today and glue down the rest of the card. Today I'm working with my travel watercolor palette. I made this for our last summer holidays, and I picked a metal tin from some peppermint drops and add in some half pens with magnets. And the paint I'm using today is the Mijello Mission Gold watercolor paint. I go through the little ephemera box that I have and pick a cupcake. This is a hand-drawn cupcake and I've scanned it to the computer so I can use them on different artworks. I add some background stamping and I'm using the Postcard stamp from Rubber Dance. I wanted to have a little bit of more white space, so I add in some more gesso, and I also add gesso to the next 2 pages. I do some mark making with a pencil. If you have a moment while creating where you have no idea what to do next, it's a good idea to pick a pencil and do just some mark making. I want to write the word celebrate to my page, and I draw it first with a pencil before I go in with the calligraphy pen. I am searching for another focal point for the second page. Finally, I picked a watercolor flower, and I will link you up to a video where I share how I draw these flowers in the top right corner in the info box. I draw a vase with a watercolor pencil. As there is no black in my travel palette, I'm using a warm brown and a cold blue to mix my own. I am done with the page. I hope you enjoyed my video today, and if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. Please like my video and maybe leave me a nice comment. I hope we see us next time. Thanks for watching today. Bye!